Good morning, ducks. The poor dog, guys, is hurting. Look at the little foot in the back there. He can't put any weight on it. I don't understand why it's taking so long to heal. I've been spraying it like crazy. It's a wicked cut. Like I said, you know, he sliced off the edge of his foot. I can't believe how much gimpness he's got happening here. Oh man, you're favoring that back foot big time. He wants to go for a rip so bad. Thing is, guys, he can't go for a rip because I got to keep the foot clean so that it heals. He doesn't understand. So before I go outside, I want to show you guys something. We've got a bit of voter apathy happening here, guys. 4,000 views on the duck survey poll that I conducted, and less than 900 and I don't know, I don't have my glasses on, 977 it looks like, I don't know, might be 980 votes. That's it. Less than 25% of the people voted. I'm blown away by it. I thought I'd get more votes than that. But hey, we got 977 replies back to the poll, and it's a landslide. You know, 94% of you want me to continue to do what I do here. So let's go outside. I'm going to go down to the creek and discharge a whole bunch of ammo first. Then I'm going to let the ducks out because I've got to get back. I've got a big edit I've got to get done. I didn't realize I shot a whole bunch of footage with Doug when I took him to the vet. Plus that day there was a bunch of stuff happened here, which I just know there's a lot of footage I got to go through, and I got to get back here and get the drone fired up because I'm like probably 20 minutes from getting the air. Yeah, about 20 minutes more time involved. I've got a good handle on her, so it's happening today, guys. But first, I got to go and discharge a whole bunch of ammo at the creek. I think I forgot to say the date. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for September the 21st. So let's go and shoot some ammo off. I just want to show you Doug's foot since he's sitting in a perfect position here. Now, if you look, you can actually see how his paw has actually had a piece cut off of it. It's not like he's ripped his pad like he did last time, which he ran around, you know, in a relatively short period of time. He was running again on the property. This is actually a chunk of flesh has been cut off the side of his foot. Poor dog. That's why it's taken so long to heal, is because he's actually cut flesh off, not just ripped a paw off. Like I'm contemplating putting a band-aid on it and wrapping his foot, but then he's going to run, and I really don't want him running. I think we're going to have to stick to the shotgun, true shotgun, swamp clearing until he gets better. Poor dog. I don't know if it showed up in the video, but you can really see that his foot, you know, it got sliced. It's actually flesh. I got a hunch it's going to take a good week. All right, I'm going to go discharge a bunch of ammo. Oh, Doug. No, you're not coming out. The scalies on his head are gross. You touch him and it's like he's not smooth and soft. He's got all these scabbies on him. Oh, I know, Doug. Hey, your back gimp foot. But at least your shoulder's getting some good rest. But you're not going out. No, you're not going. Back. Back. Get back. Poor dog. Doesn't understand. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you guys this morning. It was about, I don't know, about 5:20. Ducks totally lost it in the yard. Skunk went through the yard, and the whole yard right now stinks of skunk. I guess when the ducks panicked, because there was a big panic, the ducks all ran to one end of the pen. The skunk sprayed. Oh man, it's ever nice and sweet smelling. It actually smells nice, actually. Whew. Nice strong smell. All right, let's go to the swamp. I'll go this way. Yes, duck. get this happening. I can't thank you guys enough too. The donations coming through so that we can get this project funded, so we can feed the homeless, donate all of this high quality food, you know, to some people that actually need help. All right, that's strange. The ducks aren't waking up very much here. They're looking at me. All right, they'll probably be really, well, they will be really awake here after I shoot a bunch of rounds off. I'm just gonna blow off a whole bunch of ammunition here to, you know, if there's anything down here, I want it gone. Because I gotta get the edit done. I don't wanna be standing down here for a great length of time because I gotta get the drone happening. It's gonna be in the air today, that's the bottom line. Well, once again, guys, thanks so much for donating. I can't thank everybody enough, you know, and you know, it's like, let's just get this wrapped up so I don't have to talk about it, and I don't have to put up with, you know, the negative people in the comments that, oh man, I just wonder where their head's at, you know. It's like, what's wrong with aspiring to do something big? You know, I don't understand it. I think that's a lot of problems in society today. Everybody's, you know, content on just doing the bare minimum to get by. I'm not that kind of guy. I like doing things big. And if we can accomplish something big, as in, you know, feed a whole bunch of homeless, why not? I think it's pretty cool. Man, it's beautiful. This is the last nice day too. Absolutely nothing down here, but I'm gonna fire off a bunch of rounds, and then we'll go let the ducks out, and then I'm gonna go finish my edit, and we'll get the drone out. You're not gonna believe it, guys. I just discharged 6 rounds, as you know, and the chirping sound that came out of the bulrushes, they were waiting. The first couple chirps were really, really loud, and then you could hear them moving farther and farther away. But they're gone. I heard them, the chirp was disappearing into the background, but they were like really close. I was shocked actually, the amount of chirping that was so close to me. They're gone now though. 6 rounds, that'll get them going. Oh, look at this. This is a horde of ducks. Look at that. They're in a big group waiting right at the gate. They know. Look at that, guys. These ducks and gunshots, eh? They're totally psyched. Well, today is going to be a good experiment, guys. If they go straight to the lake swimming, then we know that they know what clearing the swamp is. Poor Dougie inside. I think that chunk that he cut off the edge of his foot is going to take a good... honestly, I don't think he's going to get out till probably Monday next week. And like I said, if I bandage it up, I thought about it, I've got the stuff here to bandage up, but if I bandage up and he starts running around, if he goes outside, gets dirty, I got to clean the bandage constantly. He's better off just laying around doing nothing. He hates when I spray that antibiotic spray on it though. Stings like a bugger. What a beautiful day. I wish I didn't have to edit. I could just come out here, but I gotta get my edit done. And once again, guys, I'll say it again, thanks so much for supporting the show and donating, and let's get this thing happening so that I can do, you know, the next month without even worrying about this. You know, I think what we're doing is a great thing, you know. I can't think of anybody, I've never ran across a channel on YouTube that is doing anything remotely close. You know, not even raising, you know, a flock of chickens to donate to the homeless, or the food pantries, or the food kitchens, or the, you know, food banks, or anything. You know, I don't know anybody that's doing anything like this. You know, and I can't thank you for the support enough. You know, I just, you know, and the positive comments and watching the ads and keeping everything going here. I can't thank you enough. I'm just, but let's let the ducks out. I'm getting tongue-tied, and I can't say thanks enough. Yeah, they want out.
was a pretty fast rush, guys.
Okay, for some reason they're scattering here in the swamp. Alright, ducks, what's going on here? Come on, duckies, get going. Well, maybe my experiment here of discharging rounds is not what I thought was going to happen. I thought for sure they'd be a little more focused on getting to the water. Seems they're more interested in drilling in the mud here. But today is the last nice day, and then the temperature starts dropping big time. They're forecasting like some 3-degree nights. The pen looks pretty cleaned out, guys. Oh, bubble-eyed duck is in the pen, can't figure out how to get out. I thought for sure we'd have a little quicker rush to the water. It's like they're lollygagging it here, like a bunch of preschoolers, going to daycare. They're not really that excited. Well, I really should say teenagers going to high school. Like, do we really have to go in the morning? All right, ducks, come on. I've shot 6 rounds off here this morning. We got to be good to go. I think they're going to do this creek thing again, guys. Well, this is not what I expected to see. No, Fabio. Fabio's always at the end of the rush here. I think because he's big. I think that's what it is. He's just not the quickest. Okay, where's our pigeon-toed duck? I'm just looking. I don't see her. We got a duck with a limp, though. We got lots of ducks with limps here. Seems the older they get, the more variables in their physical abilities. Okay, maybe they're gonna go in now. You're thinking about it. We did have a bunch of wild ducks this morning. Because when I walked down here originally, there was a bunch that took off, so That could be another probable reason for their hesitation today. Okay, this is crazy, ducks. Come on. There's no way anything's here. They're coming back. See, the problem is if a couple start coming back, they all come back. Come on, ducks. I think they might be coming back to the creek here, actually. A couple don't like the water, but the water back here is good. I've seen some comments from people that that are saying because of the fundraiser and raising the money, if it's such a big problem, why don't we have less ducks? Well, it's all economics of scale, guys. Less ducks actually cost more than more ducks in the big picture. It costs the exact same amount of money to transport 500 ducks to the slaughterhouse, or transport 750, or transport 1,000, or transport 2,000. The truck can hold, I think 9,000 birds. So you're paying for 9,000 birds, no matter what. If you put 100 ducks on the trailer, or if you put 9,000 ducks on the trailer, that's what it costs to get it hauled. Another thing is the processing cost. To process ducks, believe it or not, guys, at $7.50 a duck plus tax is actually a deal. If we had, let's say, 100 ducks, we'd be paying like in the range of $12 to $13 a duck. You get a better price the more you take, because then they can, they can commit the factory all day to our job here. If I show up, with a half a day's work, it costs more. It's cheaper if we can keep the processing plant busy for the whole day. So scaling back the amount of ducks, which makes no sense because I've got the property, I've got the lake, and now I've got the pen. It doesn't make any sense to do less. Plus, you wouldn't have this awesomeness of this many ducks here. They're not interested this morning in the lake. Again, look at this. So that's the bottom line, guys. It's the same amount of work, And honestly, I'd still have the same grind on the fundraiser. I'd still be, constantly harping about it to get it done and out of the way so that we can, just focus on the show. Because, if you think about this, last year I had actually less than half the subscribers that I have right now. Actually less than half. And the views on the videos was actually about 40% of what it is now. So the channel has doubled. Last year, I think it was 550 ducks to the processor. This year, I'm hoping for 750 ducks. We've doubled the size of the channel, and really, we're only increasing our donation to the homeless shelter by 50%. If we had 1 million subscribers on the channel, guys, man, oh man, I'd probably have, between 3,000 and 5,000 ducks, and I wouldn't have a fundraiser because the channel would self-fund itself. When you've got 1 million subs, and you're getting 100,000 to 150,000 views per day. Um, you're making enough money, generating enough ad revenue that you can pay to feed a bunch of ducks and donate them as a show on YouTube. Just it's like it's all economics of scale. Give you an example, like there are channels out there that are doing like they'll put a video out and they'll do like 1 million views. They're generating anywhere between $5,000 and $15,000 per day. Okay, so like if you're generating 1 million views a day and you're generating between $5,000 and $15,000 of revenue per day, you can well afford to feed 5,000 ducks. Trust me, you can. you could have a crew here helping, and really have a big you'd be donating to a lot of homeless shelters. You wouldn't be donating them all to one, that's for sure. And the show would be just freaking awesome. It would be actually crazy. It would be oh man, I hope one day the duck adventure gets that big, because it would be so neat to see all this hard work that I've done, getting to this point, to have it explode to the point where I could donate 5,000 ducks to the homeless and not ask a viewer for any help financially. That would be my reward. That would be my cherry on top of my cake for all my effort. That's what I would really like to do, to be that big, to actually give something back, that not only share the whole experience of what it would be like to raise 5,000 ducks, but to give it away and not ask for any monetary assistance from anybody. Just simply watch the ads on the show. Because I'm telling you guys, when you start doing 1 million views a day on YouTube, you're in, like I said, you're in that $5,000 to $15,000 per day revenue. And it doesn't cost, to feed 5,000 ducks a day. Well, just figure it out, what I'm going through here, it's do the math, 5 bags of food at $13 a bag for, 900 ducks roughly we got here. It doesn't, the show would be able to afford it, trust me. It would be an awesome show. I can see us having a lot of different other animals too. They're really hesitating on going to the lake. They're thinking about it. If you look up front there, it's like, oh, we really want to go, but we're not too sure. I'm thinking it's that mud that's floating in the creek right now. Oh, they've just broke through the mud. There they go. It looks like they're going. There was nothing happened here yesterday other than that panic home when the wild ducks landed. And I thought it, it was an otter problem, which it wasn't. Looks like they're going. Finally. Yeah, they're leaving this end of the creek. They're emptying out, guys. There's nobody behind me now. Empty. I think they just got a routine, and no matter what I do, I'm not going to get them to go out there right away. Yeah, they're finally going. Everybody's heading out. When the day comes that the channel is that big, and I think it will. I think it's just going to take a little bit more time. I feel this is such a unique idea. I can't see it dying, put it that way. I can't see it dying unless I give up, which I can't see myself giving up because I really enjoy it. I love what I'm doing. It's fun. And think about it, how often do you get to do something that's fun that helps people? That has the potential to be actual income. And that's the beauty about YouTube, You can take the craziest idea and make it into something. You know, and when the day comes that the Duck Adventures, has got a following that we're doing, even doing 100,000 views a day, on an episode, I wouldn't have to ask for financial support to keep the show going. I wouldn't, guys, honestly. It would be, the channel would be self-funding itself. Because that's when it opens up, that's when I can write off and, get tax breaks for, donating, the ducks to charity. And right now, I'm the charity case, but, the day, is going to come that the show is going to take care of itself. Which then it will take care of other people. They're finally going out here. It's a slow process. I'm gonna go do my edit. I gotta get it done so that I can get on the drone. I want to get the drone out here while it's a really nice day, because tomorrow the bad weather starts, and if anything, I'd like to do my learning curve when it's nice out. And once again, thanks so much, thank you, big time, for supporting the show and everything we're doing here. And I'm looking forward to the day that when 50 ducks in a hot tub doesn't have to ask for help. I'm really looking forward to that day. I'm looking forward to it. That we can do this idea, of raising, and happy animals for food and feeding, the less fortunate. That I think I feel that it's going to happen. I do. Maybe I'm a fool. Maybe I'm crazy. Who knows? But I've seen I've seen stuff on YouTube, a lot bigger that isn't doing anything like this. Not giving much back either. Actually giving nothing back and making just crazy amounts of money. So who says, a guy, in the middle of the bush on the side of a private lake with a whole bunch of ducks, sharing it with the world, can't achieve what is necessary to be self-funding to the point that we don't have to have a fundraiser. The internet's a big place. Things can happen. And I truly believe that, good things are going to come to the Duck Adventure. I know one thing, I've got a ton of awesome fans. And I think about, when I started this, I never in my life would have thought that I'd have so many good people, watching the show, helping me out, and believing in what I'm doing. For all the negative people out there, I'm having problems here, guys. So for all the negative people out there, watch what you say in the comments. It's a family show. Don't be negative. Too much negativity will just get you blocked, guys. I warn you now. This is, we're supposed to be doing something positive here. Okay. Oh, let's check the goose. See what's going on here. Hello, goose. How you doing? Okay, we got Muscovies on the top. All right. What are you girls doing up there? I'm betting strippers in the corner. Let's take a look. I'm not going to bother you, Goose. Forget it. Yep, strippers in the corner. Stripper, are you playing mom over there? What are you doing, duck? Yeah, she's got her wings up in the attack position. Like I'm going to go over and screw with her nest. What a crazy duck. I'll leave you alone. I wonder how many eggs are going to hatch. All right, I'm going to do some duck chores real quick here. And then I'm going to... oh, I hear a dog crying in the house. Yeah, he's in the house crying. All right, I'm going to do my duck chore water situation. And then go finish my edit and get the drone out. Poor bubble-eyed duck. Doesn't know what to do wants to go back into the barn. Go see your friends at the creek. Poor duck. One-eyed duck. Ah, I gotcha. I'm going to take you to the creek. Just to let you know, guys, I came down here without a shotgun because I'm in the pen working. So if something happens, all we're going to be able to do is videotape it. Because I brought no duck protection. It doesn't look like they need much protection. Looks like they're having fun. All right, little duck. Go see your friends. There you go. The other duck that I let out yesterday, it embraced the flock. All right, we're good to go. Oh no, look at this. The ducks are coming back. Are they freaked out? I don't see anything in the water. Well, there's nothing I can do anyways, guys, because I'm unarmed. They could be just coming back because I'm standing here. Alright, I'm going to go and get my edit done. And I keep thinking I see things. Get my edit done and get the drone out. Okay, they're getting really loud. I thought I saw something, but it was my eyes playing tricks on me. Yeah, my eyes are playing tricks. Well, the ducks are, they're good. This is actually the safest place for them is on this side of the creek. I think they know that because yesterday I looked down and they were just, this is the area that they were hanging. But the ducks seem to be embracing the safe zone. This is their little safe zone. And of course, there's Muscovies staying behind. I don't understand these Muscovies, how hanging in the pen area is more exciting than going down to play in the water. One strange duck. But it seems that, you know, when they're young, they embrace the water. But when they get older, they lose interest. It makes absolutely no sense. Well, before I go in, I'm going to open the door and check on hospital ducks. Ducks, go outside. It's really nice out. I just can't believe Billy still has barely any feathers. Okay, I don't know if this is a false alarm, but all the ducks just got out of the water and are now standing on the edge of the shore. But I don't see any ripples in the water. Well, I guess I'm going down before I start my edit here. Yeah, something caused them to all get out of the water. Alright, I'm going down there. I'm never going to get anything done today. Just figured out what's freaking the ducks out. Seagull. That's why they got out of the water. Oh man, these ducks. They're wearing me out, man. I need Doug. Oh, do I ever. I can't believe how many times I've gone down to the creek this morning. You don't realize how much work Doug does until he's not here. Oh, there's the dog. Are you waiting? He's got to go to the bathroom. Look at him limping. Okay, I'm inside editing, and Doug got upset because the ducks were freaking right out here. I'm going to try to zoom in on what caused the ducks to... They're all out of the water. Freaking, where is those two little... There's two little ducks just landed. Okay, where did you go? I just saw them with binoculars. Okay, I've lost the ducks. There's two little ducks landed and absolutely freaked everybody out. Yeah, I can't find them now. I don't see them in the viewfinder. I got my glasses on too. But as you can see, all the ducks are out of the water, and I heard them get out of the water, and I thought for sure something was here. Doug even came to the back screen door. He was all upset. And I look out with the binoculars. I got the binoculars because I can't see far. And two little ducks landed. And now they're all coming back to the yard. Well, I shouldn't say all of them, but there's a steady stream coming back here. Look at this. These ducks are unbelievable. I'm not getting a lot done, guys. False alarms here. Man, do I miss Doug not working. Because, you know, if he was out here working, one, I wouldn't even bother, or, you know, because I just wouldn't bother. Doug does a job, and I don't have to supervise him. But he got all upset and went to the screen door when he heard the ducks at the creek freaking. Dougie, I need you back to work, man. I can't believe that bacteria, though, on his skin. I've been spraying like that stuff 3 times a day on his skin, and it's nasty. Hey, Dougie, it's just nasty. It's a wicked rash. And the scab is like really as a lump on his head. Like it feels gross. And his poor foot. Oh, Doug's. That's sore, right? But I see it's getting white around the edge. It's just red in the center now. Once it goes totally white, then he's good to go outside. But right now, you know, with the red in the center, it's still tender. Well, he walks across the driveway lifting his leg like a little princess. A gimp princess, actually. I'm struggling to do my edit, guys. I shouldn't believe it. It's 2 o'clock. I'm still not done the edit. But I thought I'd look to see what the ducks were doing because it was awful quiet. Not a lot of sound was going on down at the lake. Look at this. Everybody's back in the yard. See, it's really warm again today. Yeah. The yard is full of ducks. There's a whole bunch down at the other side of the pen. These guys are up here watching me. I think they can hear me working in the kitchen. There's a whole bunch down there. And there's a whole bunch behind the barn. And there's absolutely nothing going on at the lake. I wonder if it's because it's so warm that the ducks are coming back here. Because it is like obnoxiously warm, really, for this time of year. I don't believe it. I'm working away and I was like, okay, I'm going to look down the lake because it was awful quiet. Usually I can hear the ducks quack and playing in the water. Then I looked out the door and here's a whole bunch of ducks in the yard. Oh, guys, there's a channel, Matthew Santoro. He's a big YouTuber. He has a top, mind-blowing facts channel, but he also has a vlog channel that he does mail time. And one of the fans back in the spring suggested that I send Matt some duck eggs because he does food on his vlog channel. Well, I sent him a box of duck eggs. I know he got them. I saw the tracking show the package was delivered. Never heard anything back from him, but I just noticed on his channel that he's got a video about giving back. That he just did a big donation for Covenant House, which is part of youth homeless program in Toronto, and that he's a big supporter of local charities, specifically for homeless in Toronto. I think we need to hit his channel with a whole bunch of comments. Not reply to one of my comments, but we just need a whole bunch of comments on his channel telling him about 50 ducks because he's got a box of eggs. I sent him a dozen eggs of duck eggs. I sent him a note explaining what we're doing here on the Duck Adventure. And the thing is that the Good Shepherd mission that we donate all the ducks to is actually in his city, Toronto. So we need him to give us a big shout out. So let's hit his channel. I'll put the link below to the video that he's doing. He just did the donation, I should say. And let's just hit his channel with a couple hundred comments about 50 ducks, you know, and see if we can get his attention. Because I was quite surprised. I never got a reply back from the box, and you know, I put a note in there and all my contact information. I never heard a word back from him. So, and he's had it for almost 3 weeks. He's had the box, so. I'm hoping he ate the eggs. I really hope they didn't get wasted. But you know, let's hit his channel with a whole bunch of comments. And you know, he's a big YouTuber. Maybe he can get us some exposure, help the channel. You know, get some more fans here, more views, and you know, help us you know, pay for this whole crazy duck adventure. Okay, the ducks are pacing the yard here because I'm out here. I know, ducks. It's a beautiful day. And you're doing a great job of keeping my lawn cut. So I gotta go finish my edit. I don't believe how long it's taken. I'm no excuses, no excuses. I'm just not on my game today for my edit. That's the bottom line. I'm not. I'm struggling. Dougie's keeping me company though. I have to keep putting him over on his rug because he keeps pushing against the chair while I'm working. Doug. Oh, pretty soon you'll be back outside. Oh, your head feels terrible. You know, between the bacteria infection, his gimp foot, and his gimp shoulder, the dog is having an absolutely brutal summer. But the scabs on his head are gross. Like, I can't believe how long they're taking to heal with, you know, antibiotics internally and the spray. I don't understand some crazy bacteria in the swamp. Which, from this point on, when he goes in the swamp, he's going to get a complete full body spray down. I mean, you know, not spraying his head because, you know, his head's not dirty, but obviously the bacteria, you know, the water's getting on his head and the bacteria's on his skin, and that's what's causing the problem because the rest of his body has no lesions on it, you know, any boils, nothing. Like he's totally clean. It's just his head, and that's the only spot that I don't spray religiously because I go by dirt, you know, and if there's no mud on his head, I don't spray his head. So the poor dog is going to get his head sprayed, which I try not to do because dogs aren't a big fan of getting their heads sprayed. From this point on, he is. But just look how nasty they look, and they're gross feeling. They're really rough. And he's got them on the side of his head on the other side too. All right, let me get my edit done. I've got a YouTube fan showing up here too. They're supposed to. They said they're bringing me actually something to eat, so I'm a little bit excited about that. And I got to get the drone going. I'm thinking I got to just take a day off just for the drone. You're not gonna believe it, guys. It's 4:30. I just finished my edit. That was, I didn't realize that I'm telling you, I got to slow down on the filming. That's the bottom line here. I'm killing myself here with the editing. I think what I'm going to do is I keep saying this, I'm going to take a couple of days off, not film, just so I can get the freaking drone going. Because I got to go do my chores right now because I've got a fan that's showing up here in like a half an hour. They just sent me an email. They're traveling through from Nova Scotia to Thunder Bay. They've been here before. They don't want to be on video, but they're a big supporter of the show. They really like the show. They have ducks also, but I got to get my chores done like right now because they're coming, and I haven't touched the drone, guys. I'm not kidding you. Tonight's episode that you're watching, I think it's like an hour and 10 minutes long. It took me almost 6.5 hours to edit. Like of computer time, 6.5 hours of computer time. Plus, I've got to update the GoFundMe site for all the donations. Thank you so much for helping out, guys. I'm hoping I'll get the GoFundMe site updated either tonight or tomorrow morning on the PayPal donations, which save us the most amount. Like actually, we save 5% in fees go towards the show instead of GoFundMe. But I gotta go do the chores, and I'm really mad that I didn't get the drone happening here. And I gotta hurry up because, like I said, they sent me an email at 3:30 saying that they're really close. Oh, the dog. He wants out, but he can't because his back foot. Dog, I'm sorry, you can't. I keep saying the drone. I'm sorry, guys, but I just did not realize that I had so much footage, It's the otters. The otters are killing me. I'm not gonna lie, it's the otters. I'm wearing myself out dealing with the otters. And the fact that I'm trying to document so much of it for you, and you know, that's the bottom line. So I'm guilty of trying to give you too much. I'm gonna go do the chores and get ready for this fan that's gonna be showing up here in a matter of like probably 30 minutes, so I better get my acting gear. Don't give me that look, Doug, you're not coming out. I've got to do a feed run. If not tomorrow, absolutely the next day. So I got to do a feed run, not tomorrow, the next day. You know, the feeder wasn't even empty, guys, but I think it's the sound of me filling it up. I got this group of ducks that have come over to see me. Running water and the sound of feed. Well, guys, I've had the most frustrating hour here. I couldn't get to turn on. I'm reading the instructions Peter gave me. I'm okay. It's now starting to happen here. Read the instructions. Watching YouTube videos, it wouldn't turn on. I couldn't get it to work. Couldn't figure out what was going on. Battery was the light was coming on. It was flashing like it was supposed to, but I guess it didn't have enough power to run the unit. So I have been out here for the last hour and a half at the end of my wits, frustrated over a battery, a bad one. I was cracking, actually. I don't do too well when things don't work out when it comes to technology. I like just when it plugs and play, you know, and it works. Okay, it's doing something. I got to figure out what it's doing. Okay, guys, according to the instructions, okay, I'm having problems, guys. I can't get the propellers to turn on. Okay, I got some more reading to do. It says ready to fly. I don't know. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I got it running. Oh, this is scary stuff. Okay, I'm afraid to go anywhere, guys. I'll be quite honest with you. Okay, I can't get the camera to turn up. Well, I'm going to forget about the camera right now because I'm going to focus on flying this thing, which is just freaking me right out, to be honest with you. Oh man, this is, oh, I'm going through circuit overload right now, guys. There's so much stuff to hit in my yard too. Do you ever have to be touchy, or light I should say, with the controls? But so far the ducks they're handling it. I'm not recording anything right now, guys, because Peter gave me very clear instructions to not screw with the camera for at least 3 flights. Now, I don't know if Peter meant 3 full batteries full of charge, but I'm not going to screw around with the camera until I feel comfortable running this thing. So we might not be getting any footage for a little while until I'm feeling comfortable. But the ducks are handling it pretty good. Here, I'll just come down. Alright. The ducks are doing pretty good with it. They're actually doing really good with it, guys. Oh man, Peter.
Oh, thank you so much. This is going to be awesome once I master it. I got a little mastering to do though. The ducks are doing pretty good, guys. You know, this might actually work out well that they're in the yard. I can get them used to the drone. They're doing pretty good. Man, I got some practice to do, guys. I'm not, it's going to be a little while before I feel comfortable taking this over the water. I'm thinking a couple days of playing. I've got 3 batteries. So 3 batteries of practice. The ducks are doing pretty good though. Oh, I'm going way out there, guys. Oh, get back here. Get back. It's going to take a little while to get used to the controls here. Okay, why does it want to... It wants to fly forward on its own here. Okay, I'm herding the ducks. The problem is I don't know if I'm far enough on the other side of that tree to come around it. So I'm going to go up a little higher. Alright, I'm going around the tree. I've successfully... Oh, back up, back up. Oh, I'm in the tree. Oh, get out of there. Okay, we gotta go up. Okay, tree gets thinner as we go up. Oh, that was close. I almost smoked it right into the tree, guys. getting used to this backwards forwards thing like Peter said. Keep the green towards you. Oh, wouldn't you know it, eh? I thought, oh, I got an SD card error. I want to record what I'm filming here, looking down at myself. Oh, I know I wasn't supposed to screw with the camera, Peter, but I couldn't help it here. We're right over top of us here. It's still scary using it, guys. I gotta tell you right now, I'm just afraid of breaking it. It looks like I'm at 46% battery. According to the green lights on the back, I got 50%. But the ducks are doing pretty good with it. I can't believe what I went through though with that dead battery, because the light kept going on and it was blinking like I was supposed to, but the drone wouldn't do anything, and I thought, what am I doing wrong? It was very frustrating. The ducks, they're leaving. Look at this. They're leaving. They don't like this at all. I'll follow the ducks around the yard here. Okay, we're down to 34% on battery here. We're running out of battery. You know, this is going to be really tricky to fly, guys, for me, because I need glasses to do the iPad, but I got to take my glasses. Oh, back up! I got to take my glasses off to see the drone. Oh, this is going to crank it up here on difficulty. The ducks aren't liking this. So the guy in the video that I watched just reached out and grabbed it. This is where I cut my hand off. Oh, unbelievable. My first flight, guys. Okay, but we got to get the camera going. I know, Peter, I'm not supposed to screw with the camera, but if I'm going to be up there filming, chasing the ducks around the yard, we at least got to get some footage. First thing I do is got to change this SD card and put another battery in it. Oh, I got her working, guys. But I'll be honest with you, really stressful. Not going to lie. Ooh, battery ever warm. Holy mackerel, guys. I guess when I was in the tree, I hit the branch. It's got a little bit of green on it. Alright, I gotta put glasses on for this. Okay, Peter, I know you're gonna be mad at me, but I'm recording on my second flight. All right. Okay, so this is going to be my marker. Test. All right, guys, let's go and video some ducks. Had to shut her down, guys. Our YouTube fans here. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Well,
a lot better than last time.
You got a spare.
We got a spare.
The ducks have just freaked out, guys. I think it's the skunk. I can smell a slight whiff of skunk. It must be walking around the edge of the bush. I don't see it anywhere. It can't get into the pen. Ducks have nothing to worry about. They just don't know they have nothing to worry about. But they're totally freaked out. Oh, a big group. Go to sleep, ducks! Hello? Nothing to worry about. Worst part is it's really nice out, so I've got my window and my door wide open because it's so nice out. And it's almost as loud in my bedroom. Not much difference between this side of the window and that side of the window, trust me. It's loud. Thanks, Doug, for being right in the way. Oh, what a dog. Oh, doggies. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.